Oh, there you are. There he is. There he is.
All right, your supporters are still here. Shelly says, Frank, you just can't quit. You are Aggie ass that Yahweh on last night. You will start shit with Andy and Paul.
What's that? Oh. 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 Let's see. How do we know? How do we know?
When the music's over,
Baby, turn out the lights. That was tune up.
when the music's over,
Turn out the lights.
turn out the lights, turn out the lights. Everybody out there. Everybody out there. I wanna go if you fall in the snow. I'm waiting
To bees with love.
HB God. For those tough to scratch faces, it's HB God. And now, introducing your host, David G, the Tin Man.
What up, family? Happy Whip It Out Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Hump Day. You say that on YouTube? I'm not sure if you can say Hump Day. Hump thy neighbor. Had a great day. The new set has arrived. Things are looking up. Dad, you're doing so great. I got your new backdrop. Gonna change the whole mood of the set. I'm looking forward to that, honestly. I don't mind the backdrop. I mean, I know it's just a lot of stuff. But, I don't know. Anyway, about 1 o'clock, I went to Pompano Beach. Played some beach volleyball, baby. Only thing I like more than pickleball is being with the family playing beach volleyball. Can't beat the scenery, I'll tell you that. Feeling extra tan today. Man, it was hot. Hey, came in second place. It was like a little sack. Give a little fan. Smart. One lucky family member. This is the grand prize. Champion. A 10-man sack. You want to stay tuned for that. Anyway, I'm home. And on my way home, I stopped at Mickey D's, baby. Quick lunch. Got a text yesterday from Mickey, our admin of our Discord. He says, "Hey, you know, I'm thinking of changing my name legally now. Really thinking about it. Not the Tan Man, just Tan. Just call me, people call me Tan now. Just Tan, straight up Tan. Yo, Tan. Okay, I like that better than Tan Man. Artist known as Tan. Like Prince. Anyway, so he texts me and he says, Tan, guess what? What's up, Nick? Snack wraps are back at McDonald's. No way! Snack wraps? I love snack wraps. Ranch snack wraps with extra dressing. Great lunch. Affordable, too. You know what I'm saying? Get the Happy Meal. Comes with a little toy. Not only that. I get the fries. I don't even eat. Drink. The lemonade. We're all set. Quick, easy lunch. Oh, jump in the shower. Here I am. Unprepared as always. Mr. No Content. What else? As I was driving home, I get a call. Now you guys might see Anne-Marie in our chat room. I guess she's out with another buddy of mine. They're on a little date action. Yeah. She puts him on the phone. I said, bro, I'll be watching. I'm watching your ass. Be cool. A friend of mine. Anyway, we're gonna have a new segment. Yeah. Something new, a new feature. You're gonna love this. You know, Charlie wants me to have content, right? So we got a new segment called Sex Talk with Barry. That's right, Sex Talk with Barry. I figured instead of him calling me and tell me what's going on, he'd tell us all. Phone rang, it's Barry. Man, you're never gonna believe it. Save it. Save it for the show. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. It'll be quick, I promise. It'll be a quick segment, I'm sure. Kind of like mature ejaculation, you know what I'm saying? Look that up if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to groom you. Just trying to explain something to you. That's right, Sex Talk with Barry coming up later in the show. Like yours, as plain with lucid visual. Speaking of drama, Lucille Walls is coming to town tomorrow. Yee! Party time, baby. Time to catch some fish. Time to get those hands smelling like fish. You know what's funny? The other day I was watching Buddy and heard him talking about how I screwed Dina and everything while she was here. Oh yeah, Candyman flies him in. He flies him on these chicks. Have sex with him. But you know that's not a bad idea. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, you know what, buddy? My console, that would be some good content right there. We're gonna name that tune. All female, name that tune. You get all expense trip to Florida. Don't worry, Lucy. I'm sure you can. You got other things to worry about, like the dummy twins, Chip and Dale. Right? You're gonna need tomorrow night. Yeah. Don't even unpack. Right off the plane, right into you're right into the fire, kid. Make sure you fix your hair on the way the baggage. You're going right out. Stay safe. It's called sex trafficking. Well, no, we check your ID at the door, I guess. It would be kind of fun, huh, Stace? Just add to the chapters, which every chapter of my life will blow you for $2. Holler. William Walsh, I heard you're not the best person on IRL. Let's see. Boy, just look in my eye, baby, you wouldn't need to touch me. Taurus. Did you just say that? Oh, I love Taurus. Yeah, Taurus, I'll look right in your eyes. Barry can give your channel banned. Sex Talk with Barry gonna get his banned. It's gonna be so quick. Skanky Frankie won't even have time to clip it. That's how quick Sex Talk with Barry's gonna be. Oh, William Marshall McGuire is a rock star. Samir, my love is back. I thought you got banned. And will you tell Shelly you don't need her to run the fence with me to protect you? You seem like a grown-up man. Laugh my effing ass off. Why? I think she just heard you. Oh my God, I love ice cream. Nice. You know, I'm hoping, I'm praying, Lucille, can you hear me? That you can patch things up with me and our waffle cone friend. I'm not going to say another word. That's like a coded message to you. It's time to get the band back together. You know what I'm saying? All this silent treatment ain't working for me. Although I had a great day. Now, my mind's on other things. You want to ban me, I assume? I didn't ban you to begin with. Shoot up and we're scared to play the bonds of defense, 10 man, you don't protect him. Oh, yeah. I was telling somebody today, man, I am so insulated by the family now. Like, if I don't wander out of the nest like I did with Buddy East Coast and expose myself to, you know, other people's questionings and stuff, or, you know, I don't mind doing it, you know, but like, you know, it's like once you step out, I was like the first time I really did something like that was with Buddy. And I opened myself up to, you know, these people that are trying to get to me. They can't get to me now, definitely can't get to me now because I'm blocking all, you know, private callers. Never again. After last night, that ship has sailed. You ruined it for all of them, Charlie. You're the chat man now. Say whatever you want in chat. Unless you come at me with your real number, guys, I don't care if you call in or not. But they'll never get a chance to do that shit to me again. You guys all know what I'm talking about after last night, what I went through with the N-word. And I'm sure that was Scuffed Frank. Another lesson learned. Another lesson learned. I know he's live right now. If you guys want to go to his channel and watch me, he can give you the play-by-play from the toilet seat. I heard he's doing a wrap-up show on Buddy East Coast now on Sundays. Can't wait to tune into that. The little prick. Skanky Frank. You know what's funny? He put me, you know, now I realize why he asked me about what he did yesterday. Okay, I'm going to end this right now. This is where Skanky Frankie ends right now. Right now. This is the last time he gets a mention on this show. I just want to clear something up because I didn't know where this was coming from. Okay? I didn't know. I'm going to give you a little heads up. Yesterday, I was on Buddy East Coast show, and somehow I wound up on the phone with this moron. And he started doing his Entertainment Tonight question. You know? And he's doing his threatening shit. Hey, we're going to talk about your brother now. You know, like that's a bad thing. But he did mention, you know, we all know that you were a heroin addict, or blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's what he said. Freaked me out. I didn't know where he was coming from, and now I know. Okay? Now, let me just tell you this. If that was the case with me, and this is the God's honest truth, I wouldn't be embarrassed of it. Okay? I wouldn't. I would tell you, and I would be here for anybody who may have had an issue with that drug and tell you how you could change your life playing pickleball or beach volleyball or, you know, kick the habit like I did. Now, I did drugs in my day, a lot of them, all different shit, never that. But here's where it came from, and now I understand. This no life, low life, okay? Last time we're going to mention this, I promise you, he is done here. You will not hear this guy's name from my lips ever again. Okay? This is the last go around. Whatever subs he picks up from this last mention is the last time he's getting it, so I hope it worked. Okay? Because that's all he wants. He goes on these shows like Buddy East Coast, he ingratiates himself, he blends in with the community, and then he waits. Let's say Buddy makes a mistake and pop. He gonna pounce like he did to us with Dana. Not going back to that. So anyway, I went to Buddy East Coast video this morning, pretty much when I woke up. I wanted to just hear what he was saying in that interview about my drug use that he got the scoop on. Now I look at the comment section, and what he did was he put a video of my first appearance ever on IRL with Elisa. First time I ever was on this shit. I didn't even know I was going to be on TV. I told you, I didn't even know I was going to be doing this. I thought I was going to be her driver. I became a victim. And you even hear me say, I'm like, wow, you just made money with the donation. They called me a fucking jerk off or whatever they said. Wow, did you just make $5? She's like, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. You can buy me a drink. I didn't even know what I was getting into. And then somebody said the donation about me smoking. That was their big thing. Hair plugs and my smoking. Okay? Now, there was a time where people would bust my balls about smoking. A lot of people used to bust my balls about smoking all the time. Oh, you still smoke? You still smoke? I said, yeah, well, I quit. At least I quit doing heroin. And I said that on her show. And he saw that, which was 4 months ago, my first appearance, first 10 minutes, and that's when he went into Funny East Coast chat with and asked me that question and tried to fill his fans' heads with this information about me. I was like, oh shit, that's why he asked me that. You know, at first I was like, fuck, did I say that? Because I did used to say that. I don't know why I said it. It was just like, yeah, hey, at least I quit doing that, but I'm still doing this. Okay, it was like a joke. But here he is running with the joke. I'm not upset. Don't get me wrong. See, you guys gotta understand something. I never really get mad at any of this stuff. I'm just passionate. I was explaining to somebody today about this. When you hear me get like worked up, seems like I'm going off the rails and I'm yelling and I'm screaming and I look fucking crazy, I'm not really mad. I'm just passionate about what I'm talking about. And for some reason, my nature, if I don't get like that about the subject and how passionate I am about what I'm saying, then I could just be this meek man who's just monotone, like Scuffed with his. You know what else is funny about that interview? Every time I wouldn't answer his question, he called me a bitch. Really, bitch? Really, bitch? Really, bitch? I'm like, look who's calling the toilet seat toilet, or the kettle black, or the ass burger burger. I'm like, is this guy calling me a bitch? Is this a joke? I'd love to see him come play some beach volleyball with me today. Would have been blown over by the breeze. But no, he was probably home on his throne of IRL, waiting to strike the next live streamer that makes a mistake. Because at 70 years old, that's what you do. That's what you do with yourself. You have nothing better to do. So you sit home all day and wait and rewind. And rewind. I couldn't believe this guy went back to the first 3 minutes of my first appearance ever on a live stream and found that clip. How sick is this fuck? That might be the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. I mean, all right, let's think about this real quick, and we'll drop it right now. This is it. Last mention. I promise you that. Because everybody and their mother's like, hey, all you're doing is giving these people what they want. And I get that. I get it. Is it worth it to me? I don't care what he gets out of this. He gets views, he gets content. I don't fucking know. But I'm not going to let people talk shit about me. I don't care how many viewers. He has 2 viewers. It's not about his viewers. It's about that shit coming directly at me, and now it's in my head, and now I'm you know, I have to think about this shit, which I don't want to do. Rent free in my head, it just got evicted right now. I was going to say something. Probably nothing real. Let's see, call me a bitch, blah, blah, blah. Shit. All right. It went off the rail right there. You know, but how desperate do you have to be to go and just rewind shit to find stuff? No. Okay, this is what I was going to say. See that? See how the brain works? You guys, my family, people I love here, my family, you guys, my insulation from this bullshit. The real family, and I mean every word I'm saying. When he was on our show and calling every show, every minute, every hour, every second, it was so annoying. The phone just kept ringing and ringing and ringing. I kept swiping the button. I don't know if you remember this. Before Harry showed me how to block private numbers, which I didn't have enough. I never had to do this shit before, so I didn't know. It took about 5 or 6 shows for him to say, dude, you guys killing you. So that was his troll move right there. Part of the learning curve for me as a rookie. But when I did give him the time of day, okay, he asked me every question he needed to ask me. He asked me, let's write this shit down, okay, guys? He asked me every question he needed to ask me. Hair plugs, outfits. I don't remember half the rest of the shit. Matzo ball, whatever the fuck he was saying. Because it was meaningless. It was just, for me, it was just a time killer. You know, I sit here for 2 hours. I can sit here and rant. People call me. I love it. If they're normal. This guy became part of it. All right, he's a character, like a stuttering John or a fucking whatever. Asperger's Frank, you know? Beetlejuice and Scuffed Frank. There he is, Scuffed Frank. And we have Frank. You know what's funny? The only reason why I'm saying this, and that's exactly what he sounded like, he never asked me a question.
Anja, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
You
Anja,
understand that? He
Thank you.
waited to get in front of Buddy East Coast's audience to ask me that question more than once, and then put it into the chat, and then put the video up on this fucking comment. Like I said, I've never tried that drug in my life, but he wanted Buddy East Coast family to think that I was a former addict. And like I said, if I was, now guys, if you just tuned in right now, I have never used that drug in my life. I have done many other drugs. I can go right down the list, trust me, like a lot of you. One drug I never used, crack, meth, heroin. I don't take
Anja,
pills,
thank
I
you
don't
so
take
much.
anything right now. I haven't even taken an aspirin since I died. I do take a leave though.
Sunny
You know, I
D,
play hard, and for some reason a leave, if you have like
Sunny D.
little muscle soreness, don't. I recommend that shit. But anyway, I'm just saying, you know, the thing that bothered me the most is that he waited for him to get his sound bite on Buddy East Coast and try and bury me with this addiction, which doesn't exist. And like I said, why would I be embarrassed of that if I kicked the habit anyway? You know what I mean? I would be a counselor. I would be the first one to come on here. Shit, my whole show would be about it. You know, kicking the habit, trying to help people. Because that's who I am. If I could do it, you could do it. Play pickleball. You put away, you know, maybe put down the drink, put down the bottle. I don't even really drink anymore. Shit, I was drinking beer out of a straw. I became an alcoholic for this drink. No, you're an alcoholic.
Anja, thank you so much.
2 beers out of a straw, and guess what?
I really appreciate that.
That concludes the Asperger Scuffy Frank portion of this show for good. Adios, dipshit.
Let
Good
let
luck.
the donations begin.
You know, I wished you the best of luck the other day. You sound like you were crying on the phone. Tan, I accept your apology. Then you go over there and do that. Another troll move, you fucking piece of shit. Fake. With people like that, who needs enemies? Don't worry. He knows he'll never fuck with this family again. And he can definitely not snuff the rooster.
Time for a cigarette break. Let's do this. Yeah. You know he ain't going down. No. You know he ain't going down. That's better than candy. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You notice the one thing is that I'm no disrespect to Buddy, but I won't be watching the shows anymore because I don't want to see Scuffed Frank in his chat. So I'm sorry about that. I don't want to see this guy's name. He just got evicted from my head just now. I was just thinking about Buddy East Coast show and having to witness this moron and listen to what he might say about me over there. And what I don't know won't hurt me. He can say whatever he wants. It's all bullshit.
Oh
He's been
yeah.
bullshitting about me since day one. Started with the hair plug jokes. So, adios. All right, let's keep moving. Let's see what we got with us today. Marianne. Hi, Marianne. Love you, baby. Night owl. Tell Buddy I'm sorry, and I'll see you here. If you're here with us, you're here with us. I'm sorry about the other day. I hope you got my apology. I love you. Soul Survivor. He's always being outcasted. Oh, good. He deserves it. He's the Prince of England. Let's call Barry. Barry will call him. Don't worry. I'm sure soon enough. Wizard, the king of all kings, right there. What's up, my boy? How's the Discord? I didn't see any Discord today. I just popped on our little notice and I didn't get to read anything. Mr. Tan Man, come back home. I'm home, man. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. This is my safe haven. Let these guys talk about me. If it gets some views, I don't know why it would, but if it does, let it happen. I don't care. What I don't know won't hurt me. That's why I look at it. You know I'm here. I can't sleep too excited. Loose. Oh my God. I need your help.
Oh.
I need your help. I just need to clear up one more thing in my life. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I really hope that we can.
Good job.
We'll talk about it when I see you, okay? I'm your wife. Leave and come back home. Okay, sure. Hello. I wish everyone could just try to be a little bit more civil. Me too. Not crossing any disrespectful survivor boundaries. Okay, good. Don't. Hello, family in tan. Lucille Balls, I got you. Thank you. No, I know you know what I'm talking about. I mean, you know, the code word waffle cone. Vicky Wells, hey Vic, how you doing, baby? You know, I'm sure that Scuffed Frank's gonna get banned from Buddy sooner or later. So when that happens, I'll come back. That's all. You're gonna screw up. I promise you, you're gonna screw up. It's all an act with him. And man, you have a pet. We have a little gypsy. Grandma. Remember that night we did it in New York City? Oh yeah, plenty of nights in New York City. Remember when Billy Joel tried to pick you up, baby? I remember that. Coke has always been better than the heroin anyway. I don't know about heroin, bro. I really don't. It was just a joke. People used to bust my ball. T-Ray! I'll stop any story to say hello to her. Hi, T-Ray. Love you, kid. You better pull a Richard Gere and drive up to the waffle cone with flowers and limo. Here we go! Here we go!
That's amazing.
Hold on.
You go Pilo?
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh my god. That is fucking delicious. Wow. Give me a second, love.
Okay, so.
Don't dox me.
Don't dox me. You get your intro music.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Let me get your intro music.
Wait a minute, love.
Hi, Pitch Eric just subscribed on YouTube.
Hey, I Pitch Eric. Another one of the stern people. Maybe I can get Howard's job. I heard he's getting canned or he doesn't like the new contract. All right, what a fool believes. I'm not calling you guys fools out there, but let me just introduce our next segment. This is going to be an ongoing thing I have to pay for. This isn't a freebie. We're doing sex talk with Big B Barry.
Just give me a second, love.
Welcome.
What's going on, Jen? How are you?
A lot of the people out there don't know who you are, so let me just explain real quick. Barry is a friend of the family. He came over, he used to be in love with Elisa Jordana, the woman I started with. He thought he was getting a piece of ass, it cost him a few dollars, but in the end, he realized that wasn't gonna happen. And then he got a great idea. He's gonna go out and get his penis enlarged. And he paid.
And not only that,
Wait, we can explain it in a minute. He went out, he got his penis enlarged. Looks like a Coke can, right, bro?
yeah, but it looks like a coke can.
Looks like a Coke can. Sick shit. Not a sausage, a Coke can.
A coke can, yeah.
Bigger than a sausage.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How much was that?
I got it in for free on my reality show in 2015. I actually did that before I met Elisa.
Oh, you did it before you met her.
Yeah,
Barry sent $5 non-Barry. You will get David banned. YouTube is a strict policy. You can't even talk about it. You will get David banned. Stop now, punk. It's your plan. You want to get David banned. You are a liar. You used him. Angry face emoji. 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 Angry face emoji.
This whole is fine. It's okay, man. Don't hang in there.
Hey, Sherry.
Hold on, I can't hear you. Gotta wait for the lawnmower. All right. There you go.
Yeah, so,
Wait, hold on. Now, I want to ask you about the anointment. Well, just so the audience can get a visual, what do you think's more accurate? Can you see me right now?
nah, I can't see you right now. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to call this girl, but it's not.
Well, hold on for that. This is more important.
Not that long, but that thing around, yeah.
Would it be more like this or more like this?
Like the second one.
Like this one?
Yeah.
Wow, bro. So you got this done before the Elisa Jordana incident, and you went to the beach with her? Did you wear a Speedo that day?
No, I never wore a Speedo that day, but she's seen it. Everybody's seen it in the community amongst her fans because I did 5 sex tapes with my ex-girlfriend, Rihanna, and I created the name Chanel Taylor for her because she had a Coco Chanel logo on her back, and basically. She had a body like Taylor Swift and a Chanel logo on her lower back, on the back of trash stand, you know? So I'm like, you know what? Call you Chanel Taylor. That was my stage name for her, and I gave her that stage name.
Let me ask you this, back. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
When you go shopping for like a Speedo, do you have to go to like a men's
I don't wear Speedos, dude.
tall and big?
I don't wear Speedos.
But why would you get something like that if you're not going to show it off?
I do show it off, but I want girls to be shocked. I don't want them to see me walking down the beach like that. And to be really in reality, no girl wants to see a guy in a Speedo. Speedo is an Eastern European thing. It's not really an American thing. You know?
All right, so you had called me earlier and you started getting into a conversation about, I don't know, you started telling me about 2 women that you had recently had been with.
Yeah, so basically I have these 2 gorgeous 18-year-old girls that are freshmen at FIU. We asked you to have a threesome between them.
It's too much for me,
And
bro.
I'm like, wait, hold on. It's like, I'm like,
Holy shit.
part of me is
Detective
like,
Emoji
yeah,
sent $5. Commend you streaming on Rumble. Barry, you're a ass, you suck, and you have always sucked, you're not loved.
that has to be part of it.
Dude, I'm done with that. Go.
Check your someone's clothes first before going through the car wash. So check all stickers and save me a quick call.
Yes. Yes. Dragon? What's up, Dragon? What it is, Dragon? This one was kind of heard it before. It kind of goes off, but it shows their style in the beginning. Oh, wow. Pineapple. Pineapple doesn't really count. It's a cold in your stomach very long.
choose who escape.
Holy cow.
Find $75 Bucks Cravings boxes. Taco Bell. You have a UTI at 30,000 feet. Good thing you can jack your nose on one medical provider from Newport. That just brace you through the turbulence.
Is that? Oh my god, it sounds like trash. Well, yeah. Yeah. Those who know, no. Those in the know, no.
Basically, yeah. I feel like the perfect porn star, you know? I feel like the perfect porn star for like,
Yes, perfect
for
porn
like, for
star.
videos that I'm perfect porn star. Because I'm horrible with hair. I'm like freezing hairspray in my hair. I look horrible.
I hate running over that cord, man.
So if I don't put my freezing hairspray in my hair, it looks horrible.
It's in the chat.
To style it, you know?
Thank you, Cal.
But that's the only thing that's that, you know?
Yeah.
I am gonna go for head sculpting in season 2 of my reality show, I think. Which I'm trying to schedule one to another camera.
This might be a good time, Callie. If you're here, I wanted to let you know I had a good time with Al. He got me a couple gifts. Do you guys want to see the gifts? It's so nice of him to do it. I'll put this down and I'll show you the gifts, Allie.
95 million people at your disposal on a major streaming network.
I was really very generous with in the time I spent with him.
On a top, it's a business network too. It's crazy.
He's actually
C-Suite TV is a business
fun to hang out
network.
with. We're supposed to hang out again tomorrow, and I'm going to take him over to the train station.
Hold on a minute. Can you hear me? Listen,
Yeah.
listen. Donnie R, you got one strike, two strikes actually. I promise Buddy East Coast, you watch my back, I'm gonna watch his. And you're gone, brother. I don't care who you are. You're just another name on this list, and nobody's gonna.
I want to show you guys, man. Wait till you see this, Callie. You're going to die. Watch.
Yeah, so I think that girl went to sleep. I think she went to sleep already, and like, so I'll just have that moment at tomorrow or something. Like, but she goes to sleep early, you know, like Venezuela. She goes to sleep early. I don't know why she goes to bed so early, but she goes to bed at like normally like 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Horrible, you know.
Barry, they want to know if you ever been with twins.
Never. I wish.
Have you ever been with like a little person?
So-
Like, you know.
You still here?
adore.
So he got me the set of pins. It is so cool, man.
Midget? No.
Ironically, I got this one in the wild. So before I left him, I gave him that pen.
Same thing.
This is old school Mickey's.
Sorry, no offense.
Very kind of him to do this.
Did you want to meet Lucille Balls when she comes and show off your jump?
He wanted that cowboy one real bad.
Can we drive to Miami and you can we'll get you on stream?
Check this out. Now you guys are gonna love this.
What he looks like.
Hate to say it, man, but Al was actually a very nice guy when I was with him.
Come down to Miami.
He didn't
yeah,
mention you at all,
but
Callie.
actually, this weekend I'm at a conference.
Barry, you want to know if you've ever put lipstick on a pig?
Look at this, man. He got me a rainbow ascot.
Like a real farm animal.
Look at this, the rainbow. It's actually,
That's gross.
I think what this is batiqued.
More questions?
That's funny,
So what
though,
that
it's
means
gross.
is, well, you can look up batik, but I believe this is a batik piece. I'm not sure he realized that.
I think you made like 20
Those aren't really
right?
mass produced. They're done with wax.
Big B.
All right.
That was really good, brother.
So I thought this was very nice of him to give me
Look
this.
forward to your next escapade,
Okay.
and we all love you.
Oh shit, the real Al deal.
It'll be good, you know? It'll be fun.
All right, and then check this out.
Penis, like work, I mean.
This is a pin backpack with Mickey on it.
That's our new segment. Penis talk with Barry.
You can put your pins in
Hope you
here.
enjoyed it. I don't think it was too
Protects
bad.
them and allows you to bring them into the parks
You
protected.
know, I know there are kids watching.
It's
but
a
this
pin
is
backpack.
There is a disclaimer at the beginning of the show. It says the show may suck.
Isn't that nice?
Charlie, guess what? Your segment is over. I'm sorry, brother. I'm not taking any more calls.
That's how nice
Unknown
Al
numbers.
was,
I've
man.
been warned. Especially
Now,
after what happened
he's been
yesterday.
pin trading. He loves his pins.
We got the N-word.
He
Almost
loves
got the
his
channel
pin.
struck. And if that happens, it's gonna be a lot of family members ain't gonna be too happy, and I'm not gonna disappoint
I'm
them.
supposed to meet him in the morning.
Call from
I'm gonna pick him up when he
You
checks
wanna
out,
call me, you call me on your real number.
and then we'll hang out a little bit, and then we'll head over to the area that has the pin trading, and we'll spend the day or the morning there. And then I gotta get him over to the train station
Came over the wire today.
at some point, and that'll be it. He'll be on his way home.
You're gonna love this.
But I honestly believe he
Save the donations for my birthday, that's Friday.
had a great
Anyway.
time at Disney.
What I was gonna say
I mean, he
was,
fits in over there. I think he wants to work there.
remember her? Remember Cali girl?
He's talking about you, Kelly
Shit
girl.
heads, Shit hats, love interest. Well, she's gonna have her own live stream soon,
Yeah, so that's what's up in the morning.
and we're all gonna go.
It's gonna be, honestly, I think it's my last pin trading, because I don't have any more room on the board. And these are my last 15 pins, and I don't even wanna trade these. So I think I'm done.
Won't that be
B-Man,
funny?
what's
Some Cali
up?
girl sitting in front of this camera.
No,
Come on,
Tony T's a spectator,
come on,
bro.
guys.
I heard he already got
Not for
messed
the
with.
views. I think that's gonna be funny as shit.
Tony T's a spectator.
Finally.
So I only have 15 pins. I gave,
I'll be in that chat with you guys.
I gave-
Is that your real hair or those hair plugs?
I gave Al a starter set of 8. This is Pirates of the
Yeah.
Caribbean.
You know, since I hung up on her last night, I got the text. And she
Callie,
said,
he's talking about you.
I just want you to tell the family I'll be live.
Yeah,
streaming
man. He's
soon,
actually,
and they can,
I had a fine time
they
with
don't
Al.
slander me on my own channel, but when they see how
He didn't have
beautiful
anything
I
bad to
look,
say about you at
I
all.
guarantee you that won't happen.
He's indifferent to it all. He hasn't even mentioned anything. I haven't mentioned everything that's been going on to him, so he can enjoy his time in Disney, you know. This one looks so beautiful. I don't want to trade it, but
Listen,
there's a last go tomorrow.
Promoting her, don't you guys? I know. Listen, if you
And I gotta stop, man. I gotta stop. The only other thing I could do is I could sell off the pens. The idea I had was sell off the pens and buy an annual pass, so I could take you guys to Disney.
We don't have to give her the lights or anything.
I love this, man.
But I'm sure you're gonna want to see this. T-Ray, you're not gonna want to ass blast her on her own channel.
These are the ones I'm supposed to trade tomorrow.
It's gonna be good. Think of it in a different way.
I don't really want to trade
It's gonna
them.
be fun, man.
Ugh.
Coming on, she's blowing smoke. Okay, we'll see
Disney
that.
related pins? Yeah, they have to be Disney.
You know. Matthew Nichols would rather raid her. Okay, what do you guys want to do? I'm just saying, she's gonna find
Yeah,
out.
that guy Tony T. He's just he's a spectator, dude. I get the sense he's I don't know what happened. I heard he got attacked already, so I don't know, dude. It's no reason to mess with Tony. I'll be honest with you.
I think our first guest is gonna be
But I think Tony upset some people. I don't know what he did or where he came from. I don't know, but it looked like he upset some people. You know what I mean? So that's it.
Why you coming back home?
Selfie stick? No.
As soon as you're sick, baby, let me know. I'll
Yeah.
be in the car.
You're not allowed to have
on my
a
way.
selfie stick.
Take care of you. Other than that,
They banned that I think, in the first year of it coming up.
man, I had the best morning. Afternoon. Morning, right into the afternoon, really. Oof.
Al has been so lucky with his pins. Al pulled 3 chasers already for $50 each, so that's like $150. I'm trying to get his Mickey chaser off him tomorrow, but he knows better. That I already offered him, and he's like, "Why would I do that? That's a stupid trade." And I'm like, "Oh, he's learning. This guy's learning. He's learning." This Thor pin, I really don't want to trade either. That's a nice Thor pin. You guys like Thor?
Yeah, that Joe Torman character you just saw, that's Mr. Joe. Got a fight.
Anyway. This one's pretty cool too. This one's Mickey.
There he is.
Mickey looks angry.
Joe.
What's up?
B-Man said, Tony B's wrong, miss. Yeah.
I'm changing my name legally to just Tan, bro.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we're just.
What a piece of work. I'll tell you that. Yes, sir. I just want to say I'll be in town tomorrow, brother.
I know.
And I just want to and you continue with your great show. You have a great night, brother.
That's it.
And I'll see you
Whoa,
tomorrow.
whoa, whoa.
What's up?
Packed?
Huh?
Are you packed?
You break it up.
Packing your pickleball paddle?
I ain't bringing it. No.
No. Everybody just saw you get pickled, bro.
Hey, never get pickled.
Got pickled, bro.
I'll grab that pickle in your ass.
Dude, pineapple soda from
That's what they
Phantom.
all say, Mr. Joe, and then you wind up in the pickle jar, like you and your brother. Dude, I love that. I'm so excited.
Dating the girls.
Shit back there.
Yeah.
Dating and girls. What I wanted to say is, man, I had a fun time with Al. Al, I saw it all happen. Originally, he came in with, he wasn't struck by the magic, but the moment it was very quickly, man. I think he's going to miss it. He's at Magic Kingdom. He'll cry tonight. I'm telling you right now. My pumpkin pin. It's so funny. Pumpkin pins just dropped Tuesday. Al got a pumpkin pin. This dude has done so well. I told him to keep going. He's going to get the super chaser. Al is in his element up here. I think he's going to come. I'm going to show him the casting building tomorrow. I might even pull him up and let him see the hallway that you walk up when you go for your interview. There's a very long and wide hallway that you walk up, maybe 2 or 3 floors to reception. So I might show him that hallway as something to his. I mean, if he really wants to. It's not easy, but he feels very comfortable at the park. That is Dory, right? Oh, this is another princess. I'm not good with princesses. That's why I'm trading these. But this is all in the same series as the girl with the red hair. It's made by an artist. I just love the designs. traded the blonde. I don't know what. I think she is. I forgot which one is the blonde. I'm not good at princesses. I know this is Tiana. It's Tiana. I do like Tiana though. I do. How many pins does he have? Al has been out of control. I gave him an 8-pack of cheap pins to trade. He's bought a lot of tradable pins. I showed you. He bought me these. He's really enjoyed himself. I'll tell you what. It looked like he's been pushing himself. Now this is a Ron John pen. Don't tell anybody. You guys know what Ron John is? Ron John surf shop.
What's up, Dylan Aggie? Love you guys. You want to call in? Love to talk to you about what's going on.
This poo, I love this poo pen, and I'm thinking I'm going to give it to someone tomorrow. So because I'll show you my board in a minute. What's up, Cali girl? California. Because I have no more room, that's it, man. I can't do it anymore. You know, it was good for me. And that's why I was thinking to sell off the pins, show you guys what I get for the pins, and then take the money from the pins and buy an annual pass. The annual pass, I don't want to tell you how much it is. The annual pass for all 4 parks, with very few blackout dates, there would be some blackout dates, including parking, would be very expensive for just me. You know what I mean? Just me. But what I would do is broadcast from the parks every day. So here's the poop pen. I plan on giving this one as a gift tomorrow. It is so nice. I love that poop pen.
Put it on camera so you can support the duck. It's a live streaming duck, and I know you support all live streamers. So go support the fucking duck.
Oh, this is that droid that Loops was talking about. Isn't that it?
Native choice. You guys were warned. Did you think I was fucking kidding?
Oh, he's going off on Bill and Aggie.
What did I do wrong? I asked you, I said, please, guys, please, don't breathe life into this moron. I bless him. Let him have his own channel. Let him start with his own.
You know, he's disparaging Al like crazy. I'm not saying Al doesn't have his issues, but when you have someone that's disparaging you, it's not good. I don't like it at all. Look at this dopey. I love this pen. I have duplicates though, so I'm trading it. These are my last pens, man. I think I'm done. I'm gonna bless some people, and maybe what I do is sell them off and $550.
I'm insulated now with my family.
I love this dopey pen. I think it's actually a lounge ride, but I can't tell.
You do whatever you gotta do, man. I'm not listening, I'm not watching, I don't care.
Is he going off on Aggie? They just came in and he's going off on him? That's bad. This one I think is anxiety from the, which is the chaser. For the emotions. What is it? Inside Out? You can tell it's fake right there. See that enamel is soft, how it's dipped. I guess that's about. Oh, here's one from the same series. Yeah, Wally. This one is Ariel, right?
It's not because I'm so great or anything special. It's because she's not on. So they're here watching us.
Ariel, this one, I love this one. Hey, Taurus.
That's why. It's like to me.
Showing the pens, Taurus.
She's back on.
Oh my God. Al got the Orange Bird Chaser. Hey, what's happening, Sean? That's about it, guys. That's what I'm trading tomorrow.
I don't expect anything from this anyway.
Taurus, man, I've really been enjoying the readings. I gotta tell you.
I can monetize your channel right now if I want. Why would Stuffy Frank need 1 million watch hours when I can do that shit right now? That's because you have no content. So you have to put a clown in the chair and look at channel.
This guy promises not to talk about me, and then the whole show is me. It's crazy.
Congratulations.
Mm.
Your channel is now eligible to be monetized.
Yeah, the readings have been great.
Not really everything. I want commercials. Look, you got two choices. You make money.
He's going to have commercials either way.
You know what?
Yeah. See how Robot's telling him? You don't have to help him, Robot. There was at one time, and he goes, I don't need to learn anything. I was like, oh boy. Yeah, lots of Oh, Goo in there talking shit about cows. Holy crap. The Sherry reading was wild. Anyway, I just wanted to say that Al was fun to hang out with, and you know how you know, because I'm going to go hang out with him in the morning for breakfast. We're going to go spend the day at on property, pin trading, and then I'm taking him over to the train station so that he has a ride over there. He doesn't have to get an Uber. What's happening, Kev? Thank you, Kev. I appreciate it. I see you today, Kev. Where was I? I think I had to come in as All-Star. I can't tell you guys. I mean, well, since you're here, all this stuff. Trixie's mad. As you see, she's not here. She's upset about it. She's upset about it. She's upset about the whole thing. Mm-hmm. What's happening, Loops? Loops! I mowed today. Did you do your thing? Oh yeah. Okay, it was All-Star. Yeah. Oh, it must have been buddies or something. I don't know, man. I got timed out in there, and I get it. I don't want to be a burden to Buddy. Listen, Buddy knows the ropes. You know what I mean? He's excited to watch and everything. Buddy knows the ropes. You understand? This is a different scenario.
I was just thinking while I was having a smoke and looking at the moon through the palm trees that I'm going to do a live stream of Lucille Ball getting a pickleball lesson. So I'm going to take you guys through a pickleball.
Lucille's going to do pickleball? That's
live
cool.
stream.
Would I do pickleball? I don't know. But I can tell you, again, we had fun. I think I'm going to stream tomorrow's thing, too. It will be different than, maybe not. I want to prioritize Al. We certainly prioritized Al on the original day. At least I tried to, man. I'm there all the time, so I know the ins and outs. And he was great, dude. He was great. Honestly, we got chocolates. We split a sandwich. He's on it, man. I didn't have to explain it to him. I showed him the hacks, the free water. When you see him drinking in the parks, that he's on it, man. Free water. So tomorrow I got to figure out what we're going to eat. Yeah, he's a character for sure. What I'm saying is, in the environment in which he and I were, which is pin trading, interacting with cast members and stuff like that, he loves it and it's perfect. I don't know about any other environment. He does smoke cigs. Now, the place where we're going will have cigarette smoking areas, so it's a little bit easier for him. But in the parks, he's had to smoke illegally, so to say. He broke the rules. Try and watch. Yeah. The thing is, there's all, I get it. Frankly, like I said, Trixie is upset. Maybe it's a guy thing. I don't know. I tried. But, I really respect Sherry. As she, I believe, respects me. She said she's going to give him a chance, but like I said, in certain spots, he does great. Like Disney, I could see him doing that, you know what I mean? I think what we do is make him one of the green marching men that plays the drums. They walk around Toy Story Land. We can get him in a Fraggle Rock outfit. That'd be great. Yeah. Nah, she's not back. She ain't back, man. No, she's not back. I think that's what we're gonna do. Frank sells the pens. You guys will get sick of it, but I think you'll be surprised with what you get. Here, I'll show you the board. In case Al's watching. What's up? I don't know if you guys can see all the pins on this board, but I'm out of room on the board. So give me a second.
You a guy or a girl? Still trying to figure that out. You wear a turban? You know you got turban shops here? All kinds of turbans.
Turbans. All right.
Anyway,
You guys ready for this? Frankie's hard work. Ready to get sold off.
It's going to change the whole world. We are going to a whole nother level. I promise you, the vibe that you see, beautiful parents, it's going to change the whole vibe of the show. And you know what I got to do is turn around, and I will never be upset about anything. That's all it is.
I don't think you guys can see it all, but there are a lot there.
Soul survivors, I'm sure that's smart. And you know it's only here because SQ's not on. That's what I'm talking about. That's why the numbers are up. You never see smart here when SQ's on. He's giving her all his fortune, but I don't get that shit anymore. Unless she's on vacation. A whole new level. Yeah, a whole new level. And I was thinking about giving her a microphone, but what if she's going to see that Wi-Fi with it? It's like, damn,
What's up? Kev. Mr. Kev, what's going on over there with Smurf Frog? Muppet Free August or something like that? What's going on? Frank, the guy is right in here. All right, I'll check it out. Smurf Frog. Glad I'm off that dude's radar. He was obsessed, bro. Fucking 40 feet.
I have never given out a number on this show, so if you're afraid, stop. The big word.
His normal scream. I see he's doing all right.
Those are the big words.
He's talking about his money.
You're not. Guess what? You're not. I'm going to fall his job every day and after grab legs. Who does that shit?
Look, robot, Skanky Frankie.
These guys are so fucking sick. They got no life. They got nothing to do.
I'm talking about me again.
They're just so like miserable, weird, fucking. What are you?
I imagine I'm in this dude's dreams.
And these guys are sitting here rewinding videos, looking for the shit that I said. What the fuck? I'm like, this is some sick shit.
The irony in this is he was holding up his phone showing my face, disparaging me when Barry called in and Barry's number showed up. So you talk about the irony in that. Here he is showing me, disparaging me, and in the process, Barry calls in and the number gets shown. If he misses the irony in that, then it can't be explained. You know what I mean? I'm kind of done explaining stuff. Sell singles? Yeah. So the way I would do it is singles. Each one has its own value. Like that's what I was telling you about Al. He got 3 chasers. They're $50 each minimum. And I told him, keep going, Al, because you're going to get the super chaser, which I think is worth about $100. So I looked it up, and a super chaser, if the series is, if they made 20,000 in a series, and the chaser they made 5,000. The super chaser they made 1,000. So if they have 20,000 people trying to get this set, right? The way the chaser works is, say this is the set. They made 20,000 of these two, 5,000 of this one, 1,000 of this one. So you'll have 20,000 people trying to complete this set. They might be able to get this one, but in order to get this one, you have to be super lucky. You buy it in blind packs and stuff like that. Well, super chasers from years past sell for over $1,000 on eBay.
Who sits home all day and records IRL?
Okay, here we go.
Watch this shit all day.
Yeah, it's hard to get the whole set. Well, Al doesn't even realize what he had, and I'm telling him, man. His first few trades, he got taken by some fucking pin trader. But he learned quick. What he has now is all good, great stuff. I don't know what he's going to trade tomorrow. He's going to be so jelly when I show up with my 15 scrappers. He's already talking about ordering the dollar pins that are tradable off of Amazon and then coming back up and doing more trading. But that's my point. If you don't live close by, how are you going to get these pins, man? How much was the Wally? Oh, I wanted to show you this Wally. Check it out. I don't know. We'll have to ask Al. I'm going to be with him tomorrow.
I didn't show the name of the place. I didn't show
This guy is still talking about me.
What is this? It goes on you and looks up every hotel where it's looking at.
Check it out. Like that. These are what's hot. Disney has these droids walking around the property. They look kind of like this, and everyone, it's really hot right now. Everyone wants these droids. I don't even want to sell this pen or trade it. It's so nice. But I don't have any choice. I'm out of pens. I gave Al 8. He's a great guy, though. I'm telling you right now. I enjoyed my time with him, and hopefully tomorrow goes well also.
Are you helping him find the hotel on the computer? I mean, I like you, girl. This has nothing to do with you, Trixie. I know you probably
They released Pooh. They released there's a monthly Pooh. So they did all the Halloweens released Tuesday. Not today, it's last Tuesday. All the Halloween stuff released.
No, I'm not even coming at him anymore. Now it's more of a clinical thing.
That's how lucky I am to get that pumpkin that you saw, the jack-o'-lantern. But I'm telling you guys, I'm out. I think tomorrow's my last day because I'm out. I'd have to go, buy more pins and get a bigger board. Maybe what I do is just sell these off and take the money and buy a park pass and take you guys into the park. I can keep trading, trade in the park maybe or something. I don't know, guys. I have a few other ideas, believe it or not, for content. This is my chance, actually, if I want to do something like that. Sell on what platform? There's pin trading platforms that these things sell immediately. They sell immediately. The thing about these are they're highly desirable. You never know what someone wants to collect. And besides authenticity, which is what my board, I specialized in authentic, but there are certain ones people don't care if it's authentic or not, like Tinkerbell, Orange Bird. There's certain ones they just don't care. I got this this elephant from the Kite series, which I traded away before, regrettably. And when I was out with Al, I found the elephant, man. I would show it to you, but I'm not pulling pens off that board anymore. Unless they sell, unless it goes for cash. So you figure each one of those pins on average, would sell for anywhere between $5 to $10 each, with 20% of them selling for $20 to $50 each, something like that. And they would sell very fast. I don't know if Taurus is in here, but I think one of her family members listed their Disney pins, and within days they were sold. They're just gone, man. I'm telling you. The issue is that if you don't live close to the parks, how are you going to get them? You know, even now, I mean, if I were to buy a pin, I'd want to do it on property so that I know it's authentic. If I buy it online, you don't know what's going to arrive. So everything that I deal in is authentic. Yeah, the fountains. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of doing that content. It's a leap, you know. It's time for me to get back to work. You know, I worked 17 years, man. For those of you that weren't around, I used to work a lot. It's been about a year since I haven't. So he's going to get in the news, and now the phone's ringing. This is like a clown show, bro. This guy's a fucking clown show. I swear to God. All right. The other thing is there are people out there who are doing this. I see the girls and such out there who are making a living broadcasting Disney stuff. Have a good night. All right, be good. Thank you, Taurus. My son sold 13. Okay, he bought an estate sale. Okay, that's great. That's what I mean. Everything sells. If it's authentic, they're buying it. The pins that I'll have now is probably worth $300 to $500. Those pins that Al has. No, I won't work at Disney. I would work in Disney, but not. I mean, I would work as a cast member, but I think I could do better as a on-property streamer. You know what I mean?
Do you not really think TK would date her?
It's funny, you guys have no idea. You have no idea what a celebrity is. Not only the people, but the African American.
Otherwise, I got to figure it out. It doesn't have to be pins, but I am considering. You know, there's the other thing that you guys might know and might not know is I used to do trees. I used to have a nursery, and I specialized in trees, specifically palm trees. Anyway, so there are some things I can do that involve trees that would be very nice. So it would study the genus of each tree and allow for wonderful ASMR type stuff without going into it. But basically the sound of trees. So for example, I could set up under a mango tree and you can watch the mangoes sway and the sunbeams come through the leaves and you can, you know, whatever it might be. The trees are a wonderful thing because that catalog is marketable. People will search the Latin name of the tree and that'll come up. Yeah, I know. No one's doing that kind of content because no one has that level of knowledge of the tree, in my opinion. You know, trees are trees, right? But the thing is, I made a living out of identifying trees. I don't know if I ever explained that to you guys. My specialty was identifying rare and exotic palms, and I could do that with a glance, right? So that takes an incredible level of knowledge, almost like with these pins, right? So, you know, just like with this guitar, I've challenged myself to learn the guitar. At one point, I thought I could beat the lottery. It took me like 5 tries to realize I couldn't, but that was my thing. And I would locate rare and exotic palms. I'd collect the seeds and then either sell the seeds or propagate the plants to the point of a 3-gallon pot, which I would then sell to nurseries. Just read today, Disney wants to go on a stream. Yeah, exactly. So they're embracing streamers right now, like you wouldn't believe. The thing is, you have to toe the line. But yeah, you're totally right. The streamers are bringing the information to the masses. Cast members are trained to wave at the camera. Free doctors. I just had this thing, man. I was into rare and exotic palms, and it was just amazing. I did so well with it. I also found a niche in the market, which I was able to figure out and overcome, to the point that the competitors called the inspectors or whatever, and I had to shut the whole thing down, man. They called me. They're like, hey, we got to come out and do an inspection. I said, well, it won't matter because all these will be gone by morning. She's like, what are you talking about? I said, it's all gone. It was all planned to be gone anyway. And what the real deal was, I had people who'd buy it. I was just holding out for the higher prices. So the moment she called, I just made a few calls and they were gone the next day. The lady never came out, or she drove by and saw the place was empty. I don't know. But that was it, man. I was so successful that I got pressed out of the industry. That's like what I do, man. I take it and I figure it out, and then I max it out.
Soul Survivor, I didn't even go look in the mirror at yourself. Okay? I was playing beach volleyball today, bro. And we're about to go into the next 4 days. I'm partying like the world's going to play.
Dude, we need a rage quit. We need a rage quit. We need some donations that send this dude to throw this phone. Anyway, yeah, that's what I did before coming up here. I sold my nursery. There was a problem. There was a plant, a palm tree that was very popular in construction. They needed it they need the trees for commercial development. There's a lot of trees out there, and I could focus on a lot of different things, man. There are a lot of nuances, but what I found out was they had a blight of fungus throughout this palm tree. And I was like, hey, man, I can deal with fungus, right? So I grew the tree in direct sunlight. They were growing them in nurseries that had shade, which created the fungus. I grew in direct sunlight, which made the issue watering, not fungus. And that's how I became so successful. They didn't have any of the trees, and I was the only one with the trees. They wouldn't grow the way I grew because it went against every fiber of their being. The shade allowed the tree to grow taller faster. Direct sun will shrink a tree. You can buy a 7-foot shade-grown palm tree and put it outside in the sun, and it'll be 4 foot in a year. So, that's why they don't do it. But in the process of growing in the sun, I was able to really corner the market. I would tell you what the tree is. I'm very proud of doing it. Once I was forced out of that market, though, I primarily focused on rare and exotic palms, and that's what I grew. I grew Pseudophoenix sargentii, which is one of only 9 native Florida palms. It only grows on the coast, and it was wiped out with development and brought back very slowly. It's called the Sargent's cherry palm. So that's a whole story on how I got those seeds and how I grew that plant and what I did with them when I left the area. The other plant that I grew is betel nut acacia. It was betel nut cashew. It was Areca cashew, which was known as betel nut palm. So the Areca cashew is made famous in the Broadway play South Pacific, where there was a lady called Bloody something or another. You chew it, the betel nut. It's chewed in a quid form in the South Pacific. Bloody Mary, I think her name was. Anyway, so I grew this palm thinking I would corner the market on that. Betel nut, baby. So I grew just rare and exotic palms. I would go down to the University of Miami's Arboretum, and I would pull these incredibly rare and exotic palm seeds from their Arboretum. Yeah, Bloody Mary. She would chew the seed. It would make your mouth red and your spit red. Anyway, that was the palm trees. I was good at it. I have a green thumb. Something along those lines. All right, where are we at? Yeah, Trixie's not here. I don't know if Al's live. He's doing a parade and he's got fireworks. I don't know what he's going to eat. He's got to get back to his place, and I'll see him in the morning. But we're going to have fun tomorrow. I'm going to do the last of my pin trading. I'll try to bless Al. I'm going to try to bless a few people and come home with a few nice pins. And then that's it for me, you guys. I think I'm going to sell them off and buy an annual pass and make that my content. Sherry was here tonight. She was here at the beginning of the show. This guy. I don't know what's wrong with him, bro. He's mental. He's a mental. Anyway, I'm sure you guys don't want to hear me play guitar. I got to do some dishes. Yeah. Yeah, the palm trees were cool. Great plant. The betel nut palm. You should hear how I found the seeds. Oh my God. So the tree itself looks just like an Alexander palm, which has red seeds about the size of your pinky's fingernail. And I found this tree, long story short, I'm like, hey, yeah, look, it's an Alexander palm, except this tree had big orange seeds, this big. So I grabbed a few of it. Ironically, it was at a drug treatment facility that I had went to turn around in. And I grabbed a few of them. I didn't know what it was. And I brought it back, and I asked my neighbor who also grew. And I said, hey, what is this? Kind of looks like a nut. And he goes, oh, that's betel nut. So I collected every seed there was, man. I had a ton of those plants. I loved that tree. I'd never seen another tree. I got all my seeds off of that plant. I sure did. I loved growing palms. And not only did I grow palms, but I sold the seeds. I learned how to process seeds properly, and I shipped them all over the world. Until my neighbors found out what I was doing. And then the guy had his wife like double my count. So if I was selling 10 seeds for $20, they'd sell 100 seeds for $20. And it just ruined the fucking market, man. It's unbelievable. Once they found out, I don't know, I must have told them, I don't know. I grew different things than them so that they didn't feel as if I was competing with them. And then what would happen is I'd come home and I'd find where they went into my nursery and took pots, to sell to their customers. And I'm like, because I'm growing plants they don't have. And it kind of pissed me off, but it was a trade system. Like, we would do a lot of trading. But the issue is I grew the plants they didn't have for a reason, Anyway, that's a whole nother story. Roast and eat the hearted palm. People will pay money for plants. what I used to do is I had a big ass van and I would fill it up with my plants. Cause remember, they're only in 3 gallons. So they'd fit in a big van, you know, and I'd load it up on the weekends and I'd go up to Palm Beach where all the rich people lived. And I'd just drive around the rich neighborhoods. And if anyone was out in front of their yard, I'd pop out of the van and go, hey man, you guys need any palm trees? And I'd start throwing them around their yard and I'd take a check or whatever. Cause man, you're in fucking Palm Beach, you know. I never had a bad check. These people, matter of fact, that's how I sold the rest of what I had. I met a guy who owned a really large property, and I sold his wife a couple plants. Or she said, "Hey, wait a minute, my husband wants to talk to you." And he came down. He said, "I'll take everything you have. All you have to do is bring it out to my place and show me where to plant it." And that's how I sold almost everything. My pseudo Phoenix sargenti, or the Sargent's cherry palm, actually sold to a local town. The town bought them to plant on their beach. I don't know where they're planted actually, but I sold them to the town. And anything that I had left after that, I took out to an island in the middle of the intercoastal and I planted it there, which is a bird sanctuary, so no one could come and get the plants. I've yet never went back to see the plants that I planted. I hope they survived. That's about it. So if you want, I think I'm going live pin trading with Allie tomorrow, but I don't know. It might be best if I don't go live. I want to enjoy the day. Then I got to take that dude over to the train station. Mrs. Tan, man, this guy, he's like a gossip girl. I don't understand it. I gotta lay off this dude though. He won't stop no matter what. He just won't stop. My boy just won't stop. His hair, yeah, I need my haircut. Yeah, I love throwing palms. I cashed out, dude. I cashed out. When I sold all those palms, I used to spend a lot of time over there. A lot of people complained about all the time I spent with those plants. But the day I cashed out was liquid money, man. Liquid cash. Liquid cash. They then saw the light. It was then that they saw the light. I didn't, to me, it started as a hobby. If you know me, I'm like obsessed with the details, right? So it was all about, genuses and the difference between this one and that one and where it's from. And it gets deep, man, real deep, And then to figure out how to make money out of it, that's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. To take what you love and figure out how to make a living out of it. That's what I need to do now. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's next? The trees at Disney. Imagine just putting your camera on a tree at Disney. So all you see is the tree swaying, maybe the tops of people's heads, and you hear it, you know what I mean? We'll see. I don't know. If you have any ideas, put them in the comments section. What time is it? Okay, 10:30. I think the fireworks are at 11. So Al will be at the fireworks. We can hear the fireworks from here. All right, you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for I think it was Aja donated, man. You guys are so nice. I appreciate that. Frank's going to get mental health. The decline, the fall off, and the decline. I'll get my haircut too, I promise. Peace and love.